everyone. I am Karen Tejada. In today's world, countries continue to face many global challenges such as war, poverty, inequality, climate issues, and lack of access to education. Because of these challenges, international cooperation has become very important. Governments, organizations, and ordinary citizens must work together to protect human rights and improve people's lives. Education also plays a major role in creating a better future. It helps individuals develop knowledge, skills, discipline, and awareness about global issues. When children are denied education because of conflict and violence, their opportunities and future become affected. This is why many organizations continue to campaign for safer schools and equal access to education around the world. Through cooperation and education, societies can become more peaceful, informed, and united. And let us now proceed to our anchors.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to our Group 5 news broadcast for week 17. Today's report focuses on configuring global news updates and advancing global citizenship. We will discuss how international organizations, governments, and ordinary citizens work together to protect education, defend human rights, and promote peace around the world. I am Santos, your anchor for today.
And I am Herrera. In this news presentation, we will explore the importance of protecting schools during armed conflict, the role of global citizens in promoting international understanding, and the growing influence of global civil society. We will also learn how transnational organizations and human rights groups continue to address global issues such as poverty, oppression, war, and inequality. Let us now begin with our first report.
Thank you, anchors. Our first report focuses on the United Kingdom's commitment to protecting education during times of armed conflict. In April 2018, the United Kingdom officially became the 74th country to sign the Safe Schools Declaration. The Safe School Declaration is an international commitment that aims to protect schools, teachers, students, and universities from attacks during wars and conflicts. It also promotes the continuation of education even during dangerous situations. This became an important global issue because many innocent children suffer during armed conflicts. Schools are often destroyed or damaged, leaving students without safe places to learn. The declaration encourages governments to avoid using schools for military purposes and provide support services for children affected by violence. The UK's decision to sign the declaration was strongly supported by global citizens and organizations that campaigned for safer education worldwide. A petition containing more than 25,000 signatures from citizens and students was presented to UK government. The petition urged officials to support the Safe School Declaration and take action to protect children. Organizations such as Send My Friend to School, Save the Children, Human Rights Watch, the Malala Fund, and Global Citizen work together to encourage the UK government to join the declaration. Their efforts showed how cooperation between organizations and ordinary citizens can influence government to take action on important global issues. This commitment is considered a major step in promoting children's rights and ensuring access to education during emergencies and conflicts. That is all for this report.
Thank you, Batlag. The protection of schools and children during conflict is truly an important issue that deserves global attention. For our next report, let us learn more about the effects of war and violence on education around the world.
Thank you. Armed conflict continues to affect millions of children worldwide. According to the reports, Syria is one of the countries greatly affected by war. More than one-third of Syrian schools have been destroyed or damaged because of fighting and military attacks. As a result, nearly 2 million children are out of school, while another 600,000 displaced children are also unable to continue their education. The problem is not limited to Syria alone. Across the globe, around 246 million children experience some form of school violence every year. These children face serious challenges such as fear, trauma, poverty, and lack of educational opportunities. Without proper education, children may struggle to build stable futures for themselves and their communities. Education is very important because it helps children gain knowledge, develop skills, and rebuild societies after conflict. Organizations and governments continue to call for stronger protection of schools and better support system for affected students. In countries like Afghanistan, Nigeria, Somalia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, government and international organizations have already taken steps to improve school safety and remove military forces from educational institutions. These actions shows that the global cooperation is necessary to protect children's right to education. This issue reminds us that every child deserves a safe place to learn, regardless of nationality, religion, or social status. That ends my report.
Thank you, Kabula. The effects of conflict on education clearly show why international cooperation and humanitarian action are necessary. Now, let us move to our next topic about the meaning of global citizenship and how people participate in international causes.
Thank you. Global citizenship refers to the idea that individuals are members not only of their own countries but also of the global community. A global citizen understands international issues and takes action to support peace, equality, cooperation, and human rights. In the past, world citizens were often intellectuals who traveled to different countries, exchanged ideas, and promoted cosmopolitan views. Today, global citizens are usually seen as activities who participate in transnational social movements and humanitarian activities. Modern technology and communication have made it easier for people around the world to connect and work together. People now participate in international conferences, awareness campaigns, volunteer programs, and online movements to address global concerns. However, experts also explain that simply traveling to different countries does not automatically make someone a global citizen. Some forms of mass tourism may even harm local cultures and environments if travelers fail to respect communities. Instead, global citizenship is shown through meaningful actions that promote understanding, solidarity, and cooperation. Examples include school exchange programs, volunteer work, charity projects, and participation in organizations that support human rights and social justice. Governments and educational institutions also encourage international exchanges because these activities help strengthen friendly relations between countries. By learning about global issues and helping others beyond national boundaries, individuals can contribute to creating a more peaceful and united world. That is all for my report.
Thank you, Podina. Global citizenship reminds us that everyone has a responsibility not only to their own country but also to the global community. For our next report, we will discuss global civil society and its role in promoting democracy and social participation.
Thank you. Global civil society refers to organizations, groups, and social networks formed independently from governments and businesses. These groups play an important role in promoting democracy, protecting freedoms, and encouraging public participation. The concept of civil society became more popular during the 1980s when people in Eastern Europe created social movements and organizations to resist authoritarian governments. Civil society provides people with opportunities to participate in social and political activities that promote positive change. Many democratic theorists believe that civil society is essential because it prevents governments from becoming too powerful. Civil society organizations also help educate citizens about their rights and responsibilities. Examples of civil society activities include community organization, volunteer groups, advocacy campaign, charity work, and educational programs. Some organizations operate only within one country, while others work international and form part of what is known as global civil society. Society becomes more stronger when people from different countries cooperate to address shared problems such as poverty, inequality, environmental destruction, and human rights abuses. These groups often communicate through international conferences, online platforms, and partnership with other organizations. However, experts also explain that some organizations may focus mainly on their own interests rather than broader global concept. Despite these challenges, global civil society continues to influence international politics and encourage cooperation among nations. Through active participation and volunteerism, citizens can help improve society and contribute to global progress. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Bartolome. Global civil society continues to shape the modern world by encouraging citizens to participate in solving international problems. Let us now proceed to our next report about human rights campaigns and organizations that defend human dignity around the world.
Thank you. Human rights campaigns play a major role in protecting people from oppression, abuse, poverty, discrimination, and violence. Many transnational organizations work together to defend universal human rights and promote equality. One of the most well-known organizations is Amnesty International, which campaigns for the protection of human rights in many countries. Amnesty International investigates cases of abuse, support prisoners of conscience, and encourage governments to follow international human rights law. An important organization is Human Rights Watch, which monitors human rights conditions worldwide and reports cases of injustice and violence. Organizations such as Oxfam and Greenpeace also contribute to global campaigns related to poverty reduction, environmental protection, and humanitarian assistance. These organizations often organize protests, awareness campaigns, fundraising activities, and volunteer programs. They also provide direct assistance to communities suffering from war, natural disaster, hunger, and poverty. Experts describe this organization as example of global citizens working together to improve the lives of others. Richard Falk explained that global civil society promotes a world order based not only on state interests, but also on the rights and welfare of human beings. Because of this organization, many global issues receive international attention and governments are pressured to take action. Human rights campaigns continue to inspire individuals to become active participants in creating a fairer and more humane world. That's end of my report.
Thank you, Baya. Human rights organizations truly help strengthen international cooperation and encourage peoples to stand against injustice. For our final report, let us learn about the role of transnational organizations in connecting people across different countries.
Thank you, Santos. Transnational organizations are groups that operate across national borders to promote shared goals and international cooperation. These organizations allow individuals from different countries to exchange ideas, share experiences, and work together on global concerns. At the beginning of the 21st century, many formal and informal international organizations were created to address social, political, economic, and environmental issues. These organizations became important features of international politics because they influence decision making and public awareness. Some transnational organizations focus on professional interests, while others focus on humanitarian causes and social justice. Members of these organizations often participate in international conferences and discussions to promote, cooperate, and advocate for their rights. Many volunteers also provide direct assistance to people suffering from war, poverty, abuse, and inequality. These efforts demonstrate solidarity among people from different countries and cultures. Through international cooperation, transnational organizations continue to strengthen global civil society and encourage citizens to become more active in addressing global issues. Their actions remind us that global challenges require collective solutions and cooperations among nations. By supporting peace, education, human rights, and humanitarian assistance, these organizations contribute to a more connected and compassionate world. That concludes my report.
Thank you to all our reporters for those informative and meaningful reports. Today's discussion highlighted the importance of protecting education during conflicts, promoting global citizenship, strengthening civil society, and defending human rights.
We learned that global cooperation and active citizenship are essentials in addressing international issues and building a safer and more peaceful world. Through the efforts of governments, organizations, and ordinary citizens, positive change can continue to happen across nations.
As student and future professional, we should remember that global issues such as poverty, lack of education, and human rights violation require cooperation and active participation from all people. Even in simple ways, we can contribute to society by spreading awareness, respecting human rights, and supporting action that promote peace and equality.
This has been the Group 5 news broadcast for week 17.
Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day, everyone.